Dun 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 dun! Welcome to VEDA Day 7, where we're talking about superheroes. And we want to know what kind of power you'd have and what your superhero name would be. And that's what they asked over at We Vlog, my vlogging crew. What? So, I have a long history in comics. I drew and want to draw comics again. I used to sell comics at Artist Alley at comic conventions. I've been buying comics since I started earning an income at like 13. Comics have been a huge part of my life for a long time. So I put a lot of thought into powers, and I think people don't generally think hard about what kind of superpowers they want and the ramifications of the superpowers they get. Me, I think my favorite power would either be flight, and not just regular flight, but like supersonic flight. You have to specify on that, because if you're just flying slow, you're floating, and there's no dice with that. If I can get to my destination in faster than, commercial airlines and stuff like that, and I don't have to pay taxes for it, that's great. Invulnerability is also cool, but the problem with invulnerability is that you can be invulnerable, but if people you care about are not vulnerable, then you have a liability, and people can use those people you care about against you, and that never works out well. Ask any superhero about romantic relationships, and they'll tell you about when, girlfriends or boyfriends or husbands or wives got held hostage, and it's not a good look. It doesn't turn out well. But what else? Invisibility's lame. I wouldn't go with invisibility. Mind reading, I don't want to know what other people think, because a lot of people don't have good thoughts. Super strength would be cool. I'd take that. Super speed, except that doesn't do so well in the bedroom. Generally, if I can be badass, that is the superpower I want, to be as badass as possible. Look at Batman. His power is being rich. He uses money. He buys stuff, he fights crime. Same with Iron Man. Don't front. They don't have superpowers. Their power is money. That is the underlying message of Batman and Iron Man. It's not a power I want, because with money comes fame and no privacy. And I'd like to have some privacy in my life, but some money would be good. Anyway, if I were to choose a superhero name, I already have one, because my original username, screen name for online, Doomsday Blaze, comes from a comic character I created when I was 13 or 14 called the Doomsday Blaze, and just got shortened. And his powers were, he's just like an alien kind of being, and he, fire-based powers, flight, strength, all that kind of stuff. He was pretty cool. So Dooms would be the shortened version of that. That would be my superhero name, Dooms, which is probably a superhero name you will see in my webcomic that will eventually come out sometime in the future if I get around to it and get all these blogs and vlogs out of the way so I can draw. What do you think the chances are of that happening? I have no clue. Anyway, that's it for Beta Day 7, and that's backwards to you guys. So, that's a 7. That should be a 7, hopefully. I'll see you on Beta Day 8, and I think that one we're talking about a second home, where in the world I want to live, and all that kind of stuff. But I'll see you when I look at you, and you guys have a great one. All right, this is Casey out. Peace!